Okay, so I took it for a test drive. It goes down the road straight. When you apply the brakes, both wheels apply equally, and the car goes straight down the road. It doesn't pull to the right or left. That means we don't have any problems with our calipers. It means we don't have any air in the brake line. So it's a job well done. It sounds great, stops great, feels good, is good. And so I just wanted to make this video because I thought it would be informative for you. I want to provide you with a little bit of information on how we service vehicles and how we take care of them here at Good Guys Automotive. Our business slogan is we treat your car like it's our very own, and we do, as you can see with the attention to detail that we pay when we go ahead and do a front brake service. And I just wanted to give you a little insight into the industry. I did call a couple other places. Just it's always good to do a market check and see how competitive we are. And the dealer price on this brake job from the Chevy dealer would have been $481.80, and I called Firestone, and Firestone has a brake special right now, $100 labor plus parts. Their price out the door was $330. So I price matched just based on your word. You guys said that you got a quote at $275, so I price matched you at $275. Because it needed the slide pins, the parts, and the tacks out the door was almost $260. So, you know, I don't want to lose a customer. I know pricing is important. I know everybody, right now the cost of everything is up. Apartment rents are sky high. You know, gas is up. I mean, milk and groceries is up. Everything's up. And, you know, people aren't really with the economy. They're not making, you know, a lot more money than they were years ago and everything else. So I live in the world with you, and I'm aware of that. And I'll always help you out with the price because I don't want to lose a customer. And I'll price match if I have to. But in order to give you a little insight into the industry so you can see how the pricing is working, with a place that's going to offer a brake job at $275, they've got to be cutting corners somewhere. There's just no way they can do it and stay in business. What they're doing is they're using an inferior product. They're using cheaper parts. There's no doubt about it. They're not taking the extra time to complete the extra steps and to put the anti-squeak on there and to lube everything up and pull the slide pins apart and the caliper brackets. There's no way they're doing that. If they're doing brake jobs for $275, what they got to do is they got to, you know, they're not even making an hour worth of labor, so they got to get those cars in and out like in a half hour and be done with them, and they got to do a ton of them a day. But the price is so attractive, it'll drive that many customers in the door. But what ends up happening is you do get an inferior product as far as the parts go, and you have somebody rushing, and probably a less experienced guy making less money than I am, probably a kid, who's rushing through these brake jobs, and he just wants to bust those front tires off, and he wants to bust those brake pads and rotors off as fast as possible, throw the new stuff on, and slap it back together and roll you out the door. So when you call around and my prices, you know, so it's like I said, it's, if somebody's not running a special, it's less than the dealer, it's less than Firestone, it's less than Goodyear, it's less than Midas, Merlin's, CarX, those type of places. I put my pricing model underneath theirs a little bit, but it's not quite backyard mechanic prices, or not quite you know, shade tree mechanic prices, because we do professional work. But what I want to do is I want to be able to provide the best quality service with the best quality parts at a competitive price, and I think we do that because, as I mentioned to you before, our brake job is one of our brake jobs is going to definitely outlast two of the competitors' brake jobs. So anyway, I thought this would be educational and informational for you if I was to go ahead and make the video and show you everything that's involved in a professional Good Guys Automotive front brake service. Your brakes are going to treat you good for a long, long time. I appreciate your business, and I'll see you at your next service. Thanks.